Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. If you are new here, welcome back. Hey family, we're gonna get into a collective message like we always do. Let me get the poll up for you guys. Okay. Hey Danielle, the poll is up for anybody who wants any questions, mini reads, or ancestor rounds. The Cash App is up here along with the poll. Okay. Questions are $5, mini reads are $15, and ancestor burns are $11.11. We're getting ready to get into a collective message. Okay, hope you miss me because I've missed you. How have y'all been? Give me a second. It started raining just that quick. Just that quick. My daddy thinks you're a loser. Alright, I'm going to set the intention that my energy only be allowed to be shared with those who intend to reciprocate, those who do not use, abuse, manipulate, and or distort. Ashe, ashe, ashe. Hey, Artel. I'm not even gonna use this deck right now. We're gonna start with my handmade deck. I guess I get these a shuffle. Blood of my blood, root of my root, bone of my bone. Please show me what my human eyes can see. Good God, angels, ancestors, spirit guides, and ascended master. Next is you give me clear and precise messages. I ask that any and all negative energies, entity, attachments, spell work, hexes, curses, distortions being sent to myself or the collective be banished and binded. And the intentions be returned back to its center immediately and indefinitely. Ashe, ashe, ashe. Why does my shirt feel like that? It's all over here and it should be. I actually am going to start with some tarot. I'm going to start with my ancestor deck, and then we'll do the handmade deck. I try to keep this as short as possible. Alright, Holy Spirit, show me what this collective needs to see. Did I already say that? Blood of my blood, root of my root, bone of my bone. Please show me what my human eyes can see. Dear God, angels, ancestors, spirit guides, and ascended masters, ask any clean, precise messages, ask that any and all negative energies, entity, attachments, spell, hexes, curses, and distortions being sent to myself or the collective or the message be banished and binded. And the intentions be returned back to the center immediately and definitely times 10. Ashe, ashe, ashe. There's a purging happening. Rain cleanses. Alright. It can be raining where you are. There's something about a cleanse. Excuse me, on a soul level. Son of Knives. That's your first card. Daughter of Baskets. Three of Baskets in the reverse. It's something about fake friends. There could have been some sort of fake friends around you. People who maybe put you in a mindset or a predicament to feel like I'm just going to carry my responsibilities on my own. It's like having people around you that could support you, but for whatever reason, instead of doing that, you come up with this conclusion for yourself that I'm just going to go ahead and carry my own responsibilities. It's like watching people not help you. Excuse me. Three of Baskets in the reverse. Daughter of coins in the upright with the daughter of baskets. So it's something about you creating some level of stability, regulation, along with your responsibilities here. All right. This was intentional action that you took. This was not something that you kind of just fell into. This was something that you were aware of, separated yourself from, stopped dealing with certain people who were putting you in a predicament to have to do this, right? This is an intentional action to remove yourself, is what I'm seeing. Thank you for the heartbeat. An intentional action to remove yourself, all right? For the people who are just standing around. Yep, Ms. Robinson came out in the reverse. People who kind of refuse to change, or maybe there was even like a version of you that kind of refused to change in a way. Like, it feels like still wanting to show up for people who aren't showing up for you. That was the vibe. Like almost people-pleasing tendencies. Someone had to come through. You could have to come through some sort of people-pleasing tendency recently. Because the people around you weren't changing. They weren't changing their behavior. They weren't changing the way they were showing up for you. So you had to in turn change. It's like a cause and effect thing. Look at that, Ace of Swords. That's the truth. It was either you change or they change, and they weren't changing, so you decided to change. Excuse me, because you weren't getting no results until you came into this higher level of wisdom, this clarity. This shit is, oh, God was like, oh, I'm finna show you. Not only am I finna show you, I'm finna give you an experience to let you know why this is happening the way it's happening. Like, you not only did what you did because you understand what's happening, but you also did what you did because you understand the perspective. What's best for you. You've gotten clarity on this. Excuse me. It was they change or you change. I'll be financially successful soon. If you guys want questions, click the poll above, love. They change or you change. So you changed. So you changed. Ten of Sticks. Whatever this decision was, there was a heavy weight to it. There was a heavy weight to it. Whatever this was, it wasn't something that you could just continue to overlook. It wasn't something that you could overlook. Excuse me. 7 of Coins in reverse. Like somebody just not. It's like watching someone take from you. You like, yeah, it was some level of people pleasing you just had to get through, collective, because it was watching somebody you were watching somebody take from you. Excuse me. You were watching them do this and not invest a goddamn thing. Not a hello, not a thank you, not a nothing. You know what I'm saying? Nothing. I'm not supporting you in any way, but I'm still around you. I'm still trying to act like I'm a friend to you. I'm still trying to act like I'm of the divine, right? We're soul family. We're soul tribe. We're this, we're that. But you're not showing up for this person that's family, right? You're not showing up for this person that's a friend, right? You're not showing up for this person that's a lover, right? There was the weight that was being held on your behalf or on their behalf, on both ways. Because it's not something that you just felt. It's something that they refused to address. They refused to change because they were benefiting from you just accepting them like that. They were just benefiting from you accepting them that way. So this feels like a level up in self-respect. This feels like a level up in self-love. It feels like a whole perspective shift on life, on relationships in life. Healthy relationships. All right? Because people, even when you have healthy relationships, this energy can still find its way into your relationship. It can still find, people are stubborn. People will refuse to change. So whether these people are divinely ordained or aligned to you or not, these are still people who are refusing to change. And in a sense, you were refusing to change as well, to watch somebody take from you. It takes so long or never to acknowledge or reciprocate to you, right? Because we like to say that we're giving people time and patience and we're doing this and that and the third. Well, what we're really doing is giving this person space and opportunity to play. Giving these people space and opportunity to play. That's what you were doing, collective. These people were never actually changing, right? I was just benefiting from being this way around you. I was never actually changing. I was never actually going to intend on changing this behavior. That's why it puts you in a predicament to have to change your behavior, because I was never going to change mine. You see what I'm saying? Excuse me. I'm aware that I need to change and I'm not changing. Right? So somebody literally, a group, a person, a place, an environment propelled you into change. It pushed you out of being so understanding and so people pleasing when it comes to people not showing up for you or people not supporting you while you support them. Right? Question. Who clicked the poll for the question? Cash App is above. You can put your question in the poll or in the Cash App when you sit for the question, okay? You were looking at probably more than one of these relationships in your life, feeling like something has to change. That's why this 10 of Sticks is here. Something has to change. This is too heavy. What I'm doing, what I'm carrying, everything that I'm doing by choice, by free will, I'm choosing to watch you do. I'm choosing to support somebody who's not supporting me. I'm choosing to be in a one-sided situation. I have to stop doing that. It don't matter how much it showed up like it was because in a sense, a lot of the times in life we will be put in predicaments and situations where people will show up as if they're being reciprocal, and it's not reciprocity, right? People will say they're being reciprocal, but the reality is they're not actually being reciprocal. That's a fact. It's like a lot of the way, like, okay, for first example I have, if you have a child, right, and you have like this co-parenting dynamic, sometimes in that dynamic, one of the two parents decides that they just want to show up and look like they're doing the job, but they're not actually doing the job. That don't just happen in co-parenting situation. It happens in relationships. It happens in friendships. This is what was happening, right? In careers, this is what was happening. So you really had to take a step back and see what people were doing. You really had to take the step back to see what people were doing. Excuse me. Because it just felt like, why is this shit so heavy? Why am I doing every fucking thing? But it's people claiming to love me, care for me, and support me. Why is that? Why? Because they don't want to change. That's the realization you came to. They don't want to change. And if they don't change, you got to change. One of y'all got to change. One of y'all have to grow. One of y'all have to evolve. One of y'all have to expand. One of y'all have to actually fulfill your purpose and destiny in life. It's as simple as that. If they don't want to do it, then you will. Excuse me. Thank you, Danielle. Somebody's stressing, you're aware that somebody violated your boundaries in some kind of way. Like, this is, like I said, somebody being aware that they don't want to change and still being around someone who they know is in need of that same reciprocity, but I'm not going to give it, but I'm still going to stick around to benefit from your resources. This is a bunch of motherfuckers that was just sticking around to benefit from you. And you know that now. You know that now. These are people that actually care for you, love you, none of that. These are people who are sticking around to benefit from what you do, say, feel, anything. These are people that owe a debt. Somebody could have got their car, I was going to say taken, repossessed, taken. Somebody's car it's not working or something like this. Somebody's in an accident. Somebody can't travel. Something happened to a car. All right, there was some type of car accident. you could have lost something too, or whoever this one of these women could have lost something too recently. So the same thing that they were doing to you, 3, 2, 1 on the time, the same shit they was doing to you, somebody's doing to their ass now. They didn't realize that people were around them for how they could benefit from them. Oh, I could get a ride from you, so yeah, we cool. You done lost your motherfucking car, now they ass is nowhere to be found. They not even answering the phone for your dumb ass. Sorry. Not even answering the phone for your dumb ass no more. Yeah. People really be using y'all like that in real life. And this is coming from somebody who's experienced it. Coming from someone who's dated women and realized that some women out here are really just trying to benefit from you, whether it's on a friend level or a lover level. Same for these niggas. They're not, bitch, none of these people are excluded, babe. They only around for the perks. Oh, she gonna do this, she gonna do that. No, I'm not. Anymore, bitch. No, I'm not. Stop calling me. Don't call me, bitch. Don't call me. Only around for what they could get, not what they could give. Them bones came out in the reverse. So this is somebody who's lost energetic access to you. They cannot. This could have been somebody who's abusing divination. All right. Now they stressed the fuck out. 9 of Swords, can't sleep. They don't have access to you. They've been abusing divination. Not at all. Left on red. Alright, is there anything else, Holy Spirit? I'm going to jump into my handmade deck and wrap this up, because this ain't something you don't already know. This is just something that these people are coming to the realization of. That you're well aware, that they were well aware of the fact that they didn't want to change, and they were benefiting from you being exactly how you were. Trying to please them and help them and be kind and caring. You was being too nice. This new collective just found out you was being too fucking nice. That's what you found out. Excuse me. Anything else? You was being too understanding, too nice, you was being too. Black Hermit came out in the reverse. That's why this shit failed to manifest. It's like you were trying to overcompensate for these people in this relationship, not realizing if they don't have what it takes, they are not in alignment to you any longer. I don't care if they started off having what it has to take. I don't care if they started off having what it takes. If they no longer have what it takes, that don't mean you start going to try to carry the weight for their ass. Because the reality is they're well aware of the weight the same way that you are. They just were going to let that weight sit there on your motherfucking back. They was going to let that weight sit on your back and let you carry it and let you keep doing everything, because they didn't never want to help you with that fucking weight. They didn't never want to pick up the weight of their part in this relationship. They didn't want to take accountability. They just wanted to benefit from being and having access to you. That's the reality. And you were being too kind about it. Get out my cabinets, please. I'm no longer nice. I'm kind. Yeah. These were people that were abusing your kindness. Also, abusing, like, this was just an abuse of power, period. This person was well aware. Like, I need y'all, even if you understand, this is the statement. This person was well aware of the weight that they were putting on your back. Well aware. I can't even fathom that. I can't fathom being around somebody claiming them to be a friend, a lover, or anything, and know the shit that they're carrying, and think for a second that I'm gonna watch them do this shit day in, day out, and think for a second that I'm still a good person. I'm still a good friend. And I'm just watching you do this shit. I'm just watching you do this shit. I can't fathom that shit. Excuse me. All because I don't want to change. All because I don't want to grow. All because I don't want to expand. And all because I understand that you're understanding about that. And all because I think that all because I'm aware that you're not aware that I know what I'm doing. Like, you were not aware that this person was aware of what the fuck they were doing to you. No. That's where all this kindness and understanding this shit came from. And when you took a step back, you realized very fucking quickly this person knows exactly what the fuck they're doing. They know exactly what the fuck they're doing. Yeah, it's 10 of Wands. That bitch is heavy. Heavy. Heavy, heavy. You got so heavy on me. Heavy. Dream girls can be significant. Heavy, heavy. You got so heavy on me. You was a revolutionary leader, babe. And it was never meant for you to carry the weight for this shit. That's why this didn't materialize. Whatever you was supposed to be with this person, whatever this shit was supposed to be, it never materialized because you were never even stepping in. You weren't even presenting yourself as the full version of yourself. You were presenting yourself as something that was slightly smaller to be understanding and kind and almost like pacify and make yourself digestible for somebody. You made yourself digestible for somebody. This is less about people pleasing and more about wanting to have healthy relationships, but not realizing sometimes that requires you to be more firm and less nice. More firm and less nice. That's what you just came to the realization of. All right, let's hop into this handmade deck. Heavy, heavy. You got so heavy on me. All right. It was beneath me, so I hold myself accountable. Exactly. You know what I mean? You really have to be having to take a step back and be like, hold on. That right there, I shouldn't have did that. I shouldn't have did that. Excuse me. Let's hold the fuck. Hold on, bitch. Something a little too heavy on my end. This shit was heavier than it was when I was just pimping with me. Just big pimping with me, bitch. No, it's too heavy. And you around and it's heavier and it's less heavy when I'm not. When it's just me. It's just me and it's way less heavier. You got to go. I don't give a fuck who you are. You got to go. Don't get me wrong, we all got our own shit we gotta carry in life, but babe, I'm not about to carry your shit and my shit. No, get the fuck on. Get the fuck on. I'm not about to keep carrying your shit and my shit. And you're not even helping me carry my shit and your shit. What the fuck do I look like? That's me walking around with your backpack and my backpack. But when it comes time for you to carry my backpack and your backpack, you sitting there looking at me like, bitch, I ain't carrying that shit. Exactly. Like, no. Get the fuck on. Get the fuck on. I can carry both our backpacks, but when it comes to you, you can't carry both our backpacks. Roger that. Copy. Copy. Roger that. I release the without explanation, not telling someone something they already know. Exactly. These are people you separated from. These are 3 of baskets in the reverse. These are people from the past. All right. People you could have celebrated with in some way. Good friends come from everywhere and everyone you see. A partner on the rails with me. This song can be significant. Good afternoon, beautiful, divine. Good afternoon, AC 1111. Facts. Facts. Chin up and chest out. Great lesson, though. No facts, Empress. Great lesson. Had to nip that shit in the bud. Like, hold on. This made me feel better. This made me feel better. I'm not carrying your shit in my. Get the fuck on. I'm like wondering why. Don't get me wrong, it's okay when it's reciprocal, but it's not okay when it's not reciprocal. That means you're constantly carrying somebody else's weight. And they looking at you like, yeah, carry my shit, bitch. Fucking peasant, carry my shit, dumbass. Like, who the fuck do you think I am, oh? I'm not that, and this is not that. And I was just being nice. And you got my kindness confused for weakness, oh? And I'm finna show you better than I can tell you. Excuse me. What the fuck you think this is? Fuck you think I am? Whole crew thinking call Arteal. She got it. Oh yeah, you got the game fucked up. Oh, you got the game fucked up. Yeah, call Collective. Collective got it. Collective got the answer. Collective got the time. Collective got the energy. Collective got the capacity. Collective got the vocals. Collective got the raps. Collective got the collective got the collective got. But what the fuck do you got for the collective? What the fuck do you got for the collective? Shit. 2 cents. 2 cents that I can't even take to the fucking bank, bitch. Baby, my ancestors were like, hold up. You and mine both like, hold on. You being too fucking nice. Bell's mom's been out here. You're being too fucking nice. Hold on. Take a step back. Take a look at that again. Look, no. Double check your answers again. Excuse me. Hold the fuck on. Whoa. Like, oh, you came from us. And you moving like this kind of got us fucked up. As your ancestors and your shit, you kind of got us fucked up. I need you to come over here. Let me talk to you. Let me talk to you. Yeah. Let me talk to you. Let me sit your ass down. Let me show you something. Healthy shit don't work like this. And now they talking to your ass like, healthy shit don't work like this. Stop. Get your ass. Healthy shit don't work like this, baby girl. Girl, the sirens is going. The rain is like showering. This shit sound like a shower outside. Transparency out here. Yeah, first of all, bitch, you got me fucked up. I'm telling you, our ancestors and spirit guides, they don't be offended with other people. Because they know when people get out of line, when they step over that line that crosses your boundaries and into your energy and your shit, they can handle that. But when you get to doing shit that's putting you in a predicament that, you know, it's basically your fault that you're fucking experiencing this behind these people, they get to feeling, they get to getting like real hard with you. At least mine do. Like, bitch, you're putting yourself in a predicament where we can't even get you any type of retribution, or we can't recalibrate this energy until you do something. It's up to you. It's up to you. You can keep feeling what you feeling, or you can take our advice. This ain't right. Right? It's raining here hard as fuck. You could take our advice, or you can keep being extra nice. Because healthy don't always require nice. Sometimes it requires firm. And that's something that you didn't maybe have enough of in these connections. You just were not firm enough. And people took that kindness for weakness. They took it as if I don't do it, then you're not going to hold me accountable to doing it. So I'm just not going to do it. Right? I'm going to feel like that's not a part of my responsibility to show up for you the same way you show up for me, because you never really held me accountable to doing that. Excuse me. You were just so understanding and kind about whatever it is I was going through and how I'm healing, and all of that was more important to you than how you were reciprocating. Thank you for everything you do. We appreciate you. You're welcome. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all, family. All right, Holy Spirit, show me what this collective needs to see. Oh, sweet. The damage is already done. The damage is already done. I'm telling you, these people was probably walking on sunshine. Whoa, feeling good. And you carrying away to everything. Oh, that shit stopped immediately. You put that motherfucker out. You say, you know what? Let me pick my shit up. Give you your shit back. And let me go this way. You go that way. They're not walking on sunshines no more. Okay? They don't feel good. You can't even imagine the load. They can't even fathom what you were fucking taking on. They know it, but they don't know what it's like to experience to carry that weight. They don't know what it. You've never put them in that predicament. So there's that. Not ready for a serious relationship. This is somebody who's not ready for a serious relationship. Like, they know it. They know, oh yeah, I was making you do X, Y, and Z. But the reality is, they never knew what it was like to have to do, carry the load that you carry for your half of the relationship and carry theirs. They never knew what that was like, because they never did that. They never did that. Excuse me. And they would raise hell. They would raise fucking sand if you did that to them. I want you to know that. Like, let's just really think about this. A man is already leveled up in self-love. I'm telling you. You leveled up in self-love. A man is already a busy person. Boys, period. Men, period. Busybody people, right? They're more active individuals. The fuck was I finna say? No point in crying over spilled milk. Ain't no point in crying about it. Clean that shit up. Yeah. That's how you answer this, Candy. You know, no point in crying over spilled milk. Clean that shit up. Let's go. That shit up. You'll be alright. Make another glass of milk. We only got 4 cards up here. That's what's funny to me. Oh shit. This person is getting the business from your ass. You played too many games. I'm done. I'm done. The damage is done. You're done. Not ready for a serious relationship. Level up in self-love. No point in crying over spilled milk. You don't get much more. It is what it is than that. It don't get much more. It is what it is than that. I heard it's too late to apologize. It's too late. Clarity. You gotten clarity that this person is not ready for a serious relationship, so it really doesn't matter if they apologize or don't apologize. I mean, they never really planned on apologizing until you fucking identified their pattern. Until you identified their fucking pattern. You're getting reassurance on that level up in self-love. All right, this is your reassurance from the divine about your level up in self-love. This person is just not ready for a serious relationship. All right, lifeless came out in the reverse. I'm walking on sunshine. Whoa, they feeling like shit. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Somebody's trying to distract you from the clear truth coming out. They're deflecting. This person is trying to deflect from the truth that's coming out, which is that they played too many games and they're just not ready for a serious relationship. Creativity is out here. I don't know, somebody could end up making some sort of art that is inspired by this person not being ready for a serious relationship, or they already did make some type of art. Art comes in all types of forms: music, literal paintings, crocheting, girl, anything. Art, creativity. Somebody used some form of creativity expression to show that they feel like somebody, they know, they've gotten the clarity that somebody is not ready for a serious relationship. Thank you for the heart meat. Up your prayer. Yeah, so now this shit is getting serious. Whoever this person is, for some of you, they're willing to go to lengths that they should not be willing to go to just to get you back. And so yeah, up your prayer. Confirmation at the time. Up your prayer, because somebody dead ass, they might fuck around and try to do some type of spell work or some here to try to, you know, get your attention. Love spells is what I'm hearing. Some shit like this here. Somebody may try to redirect your energy in their direction, okay? In some type of way, tamper with your free will in some kind of way. So yeah, you're being asked to up your prayer. And don't look back. There's no point in crying over spilled milk. You're well aware of the situation with this person. You're well aware they're not ready for it. I think you need to allow this to settle in, because whatever it is this person's about to do is going to try to fuck with your mind and make you think you didn't make the right decision. And the divine is giving you the clarity that, babe, that's what it is. I don't care if you need to transmute this energy in some kind of way. Like I said, somebody could be making some sort of art to display how they're inspired by how someone is not ready for a serious relationship. So there's that too. Somebody's obsessed. That's the notification that just came to my phone. Obsessed. Vision board, future goals. Somebody could be obsessed with your future as well. Yes, I'm writing again. That's good. Ashe. Ashe. Give her a rose. It says, learn well how to wait so you will be strong and complete and in need of nothing. James 1:24. So somebody's definitely getting reassurance about their level up in self-love. Learning well how to wait is the season that you're in. Is the season that you're in. All right? So that you understand and understand that you are complete. You're complete before you come into union with anyone else. So you don't ever have to overextend yourself in relationships to the point of carrying the weight for both people. Especially when that person does not have the ability or the capacity to do that in return for you. That's not something that happens and it continues to happen. That's a seasonal thing that happens in relationships and marriages. That's not something that you start your relationship off with, or how do I put this? That's just not something you maintain doing. It's unhealthy to always try to carry confirmation with the sirens. It's unhealthy to always try to carry you and somebody else's weight. Like, that's just not healthy for you. And I'm not talking about physically. I mean on a soul level. To always be the person, and this goes back to, if this is a person of color, this goes back to what now I'm also speaking to blacks, to African Americans. This also goes back to the foundation of what a man should be and what it should look like in a family. So for some of you, this could be a man who's experiencing this. Don't have to be like you. You could have somebody having a mirrored experience, right? Excuse me. But okay. Yeah, this is going back to the foundation of what a man should or should not be. That toxic masculinity, the form of like a patriarchal form of understanding what a man is. So somebody is having to, this is not just a woman learning to level up. This is also a male learning to level up in self-love, learning well how to wait so that this person understands that they are complete. They are not in need of someone else, right? To have someone to truly love and hold and honor and respect is a privilege that is given to you by the Most High, just like any other tools that you are given by the Most High. Because your partner is also a tool. Excuse me. Everything you create is a tool. Your family is a tool. All of generations, all your legacy is a tool. Everything is a tool to help assist with the future, right? Excuse me. Says, I want to drive you crazy in the best way possible. Somebody could be giving someone reassurance about this as well. Up your prayer. Because I'm telling you, if it's this person from the past, this is where free will comes in. The same way I just said that somebody had a free will decision, they had to come to the realization that somebody did not want to change, and that it was either you change, right? Stop carrying this weight, stop overextending yourself, or allow this person to take their weight, right? Or you can go back and pretend like you don't understand nothing that just happened, right? That's called being in denial. The last thing you want to do is be in denial, because even when you're in denial, that's still a free will decision, right? You might get a little more confirmation with the sirens. You might get a little grace, a little leniency from the Most High on behalf of being in denial, but nonetheless, it's still going to be you having to pay for the consequence of being in denial after being shown very clearly with this clarity, right? That this person is not for you. Or these people. Hello from the Philippines. Hello from the Philippines. Says you make me so nervous. Thank you for the heart meat. This person is not to be trusted around children. You make this person nervous because you can also see through them when it comes to children. Like, somebody's not to be trusted around children. That shit makes them nervous too. That you can see this pedophile energy. Somebody picked someone else over you. They did this because they're not ready for a serious relationship. Alright, this person's been making indirect and slick comments about you. You've also gotten clarity about this as well. I feel bad for somebody. Somebody's in an abusive relationship. Got trustworthy out here. For some of you, someone's in an abusive relationship and they're not a, it's less about the person they're in a relationship with abusing them, but them themselves subjecting themselves to being abused by them. They're willingly subjecting themselves to being abused by them, and this could be a man. This is what I'm telling you. Like, there's a man out here somewhere right now willingly subjecting himself to the abuse of a woman. Excuse me. Like, he believes he deserves this. He believes he deserved this. It says about to flood you with all of the love they have been holding in for you. The damage is already done. It don't matter how much they show you they love you. I mean, of course it matters, but it's not going to matter to the extent of you, like, again, forgetting to respect and honor yourself. Something here happened on behalf of you. All right. So you could have been the person who just kind of like really showed somebody how much you love them. There was a level of like, you flooded somebody with love. Like, you literally like showed them you love them. Excuse me. You didn't say it. You showed them. It says you're just not in a rush or forcing being who you're destined to be. All right. So, this is so vain. I want to get the hell out of this energy because it's like, I would never talk to this motherfucker. I just would never talk to this motherfucker. Like, in real life, we wouldn't sit down and have a conversation. Like, I would have found a reason to get the fuck up and get the fuck on. Excuse me. I'm just being honest. It says you're just not in a rush or forcing being who you're destined to be. And this fell on top of creativity. So it's like you expressing how you love this person. They didn't even... It was less about you, your expression of the love, and in their mind, more about the performance. They cared more about the performance or how well the performance was, right? Thank you for the gift. They cared more about the performance than they did about you showing them that you fucking love them. That shit was crazy to me. Like, that's just why I would never have a conversation with you, because you're not real. This person don't even understand that they're not even fucking real with themselves. Like, you can't be real. You can't be real moving like this. It's no way in hell somebody shows you that they love you and your thought process is the presentation. Your thought process is the performance. There's people out here right now in relationships, friendships, and family dynamics where people can't even tell them why they love them or how they love them, right? Can't even tell them, let alone show them. You got the fuck up and you just showed somebody that you fucking love them. And you know what they did? Gave you your ass to kiss. Gave you their ass to kiss. Just sad. No, that shit ain't sad to me. It's pathetic. This person is pathetic. Excuse me. That's pathetic. You care more about what other people think than actually feeling loved.
Because that's the point of showing somebody. It's so that you feel it. You care more about what people are seeing or perceiving than what you're actually feeling inside. And that says a lot. That says a fucking lot. It's disrespect. It's a lack of self-love on their end. That's why I translated into you having to respect and love yourself and honor yourself more. Because this is where this relationship has become unaligned for you. The people that love you are supposed to help you see yourself and love yourself even more than you already do. And this is somebody who did not do that. And they don't have the capacity to make you feel more loved about yourself than you already do. They don't have the capacity to help you build self-love within yourself, right? Whether you're doing it by yourself or not doing it by yourself, because that's reciprocal. Whenever you're around somebody and they're kicking themselves when they're down, and you come in and you speak on behalf of them as a friend, family, or lover, and you speak life into them, that's to bring them up. That's to lift them up. You're lifting this person up. But instead, they don't lift you up. They care about the performance. This person's been looking for an emotional or physical punching bag for their anger. They're looking for an emotional or physical punching bag for their anger. That's why they're making these indirect and slick comments about you. All right? At the end of the day, on every level, this person is not trusted around you. There's one specific individual, I don't care if this is a group of people for you, there's one specific individual who's not to be trusted around children and is not to be trusted around you, especially if you have children. Excuse me. It says recognizes that her intuition can sharpen his discernment. People want access to you and your child without respecting you and your child. For some of you, this is a family member. All right, I am picking up on that energy. It's something about your intuition sharpening a masculine in your family. All right, your intuition is sharpening this person's discernment, another masculine in your family. Excuse me. And this has a lot to do with people wanting access to your child without respecting you or your child. You gave somebody space and opportunity to collect themselves and to speak up. You gave someone space and opportunity to collect themselves and to speak up, Sean. Something significant about a mascot. Mascots are significant. Let's hear this. Precision came out in the reverse. Somebody had to play, it says, had to play my role, now I'm taking charge. Somebody could have thought, oh, you were being lazy, when really you had to play your role. It just wasn't your time to take charge. It wasn't your moment. It's like people who try to force their moment. It's my time. This is my year. I'm taking my year. And it's like, no, that's really not how it works. If we're going to be real, like the Most High is really like in alignment and co-creation with you as you create this climax or this pivotal moment in your life. You get what I'm saying? Like y'all be trying to, oh, this is my year, and then you get mad when it's not your year because it wasn't your year. It was never your year. But you had to be honest with yourself about that. No. This is what the collective is honest with themselves about. We know that it takes work, it takes dedication, it takes patience to wait well and to know that you are whole in waiting well. It's not that you were lazy, it's that this person didn't understand that you were playing your role. You weren't trying to steal anybody else's shine. You weren't trying to up and excuse me, come off more ready for something than you actually are. Excuse me. These are just people who do not value. They don't value the truth. They don't value realness. It is what it is. We're going to leave it right here because whoever this person is, they're talking in circles. This person is talking in circles. They're looking for people to understand why they treated you the way they treated you. And there's no understanding as to why they treated you the way they treated you. They had no business treating you the way they treated you. There's no excuse. There's no explanation. There's no reasoning. There's what they did and what's happening now. All right? I'm Intuitive Light Seer J, and this was a safe space for you guys to heal, gain clarity, enlightenment, and confirmation. Even if you were not able to like, share, or comment on this live, I appreciate you guys for being here and taking these messages in. I always ask that you take these things back to prayer before incorporating them into your life. And I hope you guys have an amazing, wonderful rest of your day. Ashe, ashe. I feel bad for this person. No, I don't, actually. You're welcome. I don't feel bad for this person. I feel bad for the people that are around them that have to deal with this shit. I feel bad for the people who can like actually clearly see what this person is going through, and there's nothing that they can do or say that will get through to this person. And life has to come and do what life does, and they'll understand eventually. They'll understand eventually. So if they want to make you the bad guy, be the bad guy. Bitch, call me Cruella, call me Maleficent. I will be the bad guy in your story at the end of the day. It all depends on who's telling the story anyways. If the Most High is telling the story, it's going to be the truth. And if the truth comes out from the Most High, I'm not the villain. But if the truth comes out from you, then of course I'm going to be the villain. So I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. I think the collective's pretty okay with that. This person is embarrassed by their behavior. They're embarrassed by their fucking behavior. And they're embarrassed that it had to get to this point before they had to. Because this is called having to acknowledge your behavior. Because not only is the person that you're doing this to holding you accountable, but also the people around you can see this. Right? So with that being said, they don't really have a choice. 11-11 out. They don't have a choice. Pleiadian council out here, they don't have a choice but to be held accountable, because the Most High said it's your. Remember how you said it was your year? It is your year to be held accountable for this shit. It's your year, all right. Your year to be held accountable. You're welcome. Thank y'all for being here. I hope to see y'all again later. I might go live on YouTube. We'll see. You got a new lover. All right, new lover, life's purpose. Suffocating. Could have had a new lover who was kind of a little suffocating. Ooh. That's a little awkward to say. I can't imagine. This person isn't Caucasian. Whoever this new lover is, that was like a little slightly suffocating you, they're not Caucasian. Excuse me. Somebody's physically blocked, silent treatment, no contact. This Caucasian. Somebody doesn't believe. Whatever. I'm not going to tell you that. You'll figure it out. Will I be okay? Somebody feeling so unlucky. It's not that you're unlucky. It's that your actions have brought you consequences. It's not about luck. Luck is when preparation and dedication meet each other. Okay? It's nothing lucky. When y'all hear me sing, when you hear me rap, when you hear me read these cards, when you hear me do anything, it's not luck. I'm not. I was never a lucky person. I always felt unlucky, bitch. And my birthday is March 16th, the day before St. Patrick's Day. Never felt lucky. Never won a game of bingo when I was none of that. Nothing was ever luckily given to me, bitch. It was hard. I mean, hands and nubs in the motherfucking ground, feet fucked up, dirty, getting it out the mud. That's how I got everything. Knowledge, wealth, all of it. Okay? Ain't nothing pretty and privileged around this motherfucker. I mean, I'm pretty, obviously, but there ain't nothing privileged about it. Because niggas, most men do not like women who honor and respect themselves. Especially men who don't honor and respect themselves. They can't even understand or fathom a woman that actually does that shit. They feel like they're being disrespected because you respect yourself. You're not my type. You're not my type. The fuck? It's disrespectful to you that I hold myself to a standard. The same standard I hold myself to should be the same standard you're holding yourself to if we're in alignment, babe. If I'm in alignment to you in terms of a relationship, the same standards I hold myself to when it comes to my body, my mindset, my reactions, my introductions, my everything. It should align. We should align. Should be no issues there. You shouldn't be trying to disrespect me, humble me, or make me feel smaller because you don't like the fact that I honor and respect myself. Don't work like that. And that's why y'all gotta get out of that shit with these men where y'all get they start giving y'all money and y'all start forgetting that it's so much more to it than that. Cause that's what they do. It's like love bombing. I'm gonna give you all these flowers and this money and all of this shit so that when I start behaving the way that I know you do not like, so when I start behaving in a way that shows I don't honor and respect myself, let alone you and your body, that you don't feel bad about it. We don't feel bad about it because we got a bunch of clothes and money and cars and all of this shit. No. Keep your clothes, your money, your cars, and all of your hoes and all of your bullshit. If you can't keep it in your fucking pants, you can keep it. You can keep it. You can keep it. And I'm not telling you nothing I didn't already experience. I'm not telling you nothing I didn't already experience. Hey, no, seriously. All of that shit is just to pacify your feelings, ladies. All of that shit them niggas doing is just to pacify your feelings about how they're actually treating you. I'm not talking about healthy relationships. So if you're over here offended, your relationship probably isn't as healthy as you think it is. How long have I been on here? I've been doing these a lot quicker lately. Let me see. It's something about a generational curse on the man. A generational curse that's been put on the man, the black man. That's the download I'm getting. So I'm thinking, why are there no? I'm not even thinking this, y'all. 411. I'm thinking. But I'm being translated. I'm translating. Why are there no examples of men honoring women? Ask yourself, why are there no examples of men honoring women? From the white supremacists, right? I'm not just talking about people of color. Why are there no examples of men honoring women from white supremacists, from white people, period, to the other end of the spectrum, which they would consider black? Why? You know how in every set of anything, there's always the most talented person. There's always the most this, there's the most that, right? In a family dynamic, in a generational in anything generational, there's always somebody who's the most, right? That typically falls on the woman. She's the most spiritually enhanced. And in their own way, men are the most, right? They both have their own equal place, right? That equates.
Yeah.
Now, I want to find a way to say this where it almost doesn't feel biased, because it's not biased. Because I'm not even just talking about people of color. Like I said, people of all color. I've went on dates with white people. Excuse me. I also dated my own race. And the reoccurring theme amongst that is that they do not know how to respect and honor women. And that goes back to what? Say it with me, people. Civil rights. Women's civil rights as well.
Yeah.
Right? Okay. So, now if we think about this on a systemic level, now we're going back to the black woman and the black man, right? And how the foundation of the home was intentionally meant to be broken apart, right? Think about knowing the setup of think Marvel Avengers. You know the whole lineup. I know the whole lineup of your Avengers, right? Your family is the Avengers, right? Let's just use that example. I know the whole lineup of your Avengers, right? But I also know your secret weapon. And without your secret weapon, everything else cannot align properly. That's what's happening to men. Their secret weapon is women. Their secret weapon is black women. But they've been made to be so afraid of them, to make them small, to make them seem less significant, to make them, quiet. I feel like there's a realization that needs to be had amongst men, not even just men of color, but men, because like I said, women's civil rights wasn't just a black woman thing. It was a white woman thing too. So, I feel like there needs to be a second look being taken at the systemic reasoning behind why there is so much tension between the black man and the black woman. Or men and women, period. You could say that. But I'm really more so advocating for black men right now. I'm really more so advocating for the black man currently. Excuse me. Let's just be honest. It's like copper. It's like what copper does to your body and how it enhances and helps you in every way fucking possible. It's almost,
yeah.
I take it like a supplement with my chlorophyll water, right? Your women are your chlorophyll water. Your women are your copper. I can't explain it any better than that. Y'all get supercharged by us. Give me a second. Your women are your copper. However copper helps the body is how your woman helps you. Okay? How copper helps the body is how women help you. That's a fact. Excuse me. All right, because I need them to stop trying to conquer women. I think that's the main problem we have in society today, that black men are out in the world trying to conquer women, and that's not what you're supposed to be doing. You're already fucking up the foundation of it by going into this situation thinking I have to conquer this woman. That's why they had concubines back in the day. We're not concubines, babe. We're equals. I have my own way of being of assistance in the same way that you have your own way of being of assistance, right? I lead in some way, in the same way you lead in some way. We just lead in different areas. Excuse me. Stop. It's so many things that contributed to this. Their hatred for how other women in their family treated them. Right, I was married for 28 years from 28 years from more at 18. Achieved the harder my marriage got. Yeah. Learn to respect us, bro. Please just learn to respect us. That's all we're asking. That's literally all we're asking. The same way men want to be respected, women want to be respected too. We feel the same way. Like, respect is more important than all of that love shit y'all be talking about. It really is. To us, it is. For some of us who actually love and respect and honor ourselves and our bodies, that shit's more important than all that lovey-dovey shit y'all be talking about. Respect me. Respect me. Same way I respect you. Men love to say that. Oh, respect. Same here. Same here. You know what I mean? Same here. Excuse me, the chariot out here. That's a real woman, though. That's not no little ass girl. That's not somebody who's just getting there and might be ready soon. No. People who are actually ready, they respect and they honor themselves, and they do not allow people to come to them and disrespect them and think that that's going to be okay. Think that they get to be around them disrespecting them. No, babe. You got a one and done with me. You got a one and done with me. You're not going to be around this bitch just disrespecting me left and right. We're not doing that. Right. Sometimes he treated me like competition, and all I was doing was trying to help him. That's the problem. That's what I mean. They're trying to conquer you. I need to be able to beat you. I need to be better at you than everything, and that's not true. Men to the front. Men, all men to the front. You will never be better than a woman at everything. All men to the front. You will never be better than a woman at everything, on every level. It'll never happen. That's not even what people are meant to be. A woman will never be able to do it to you, and a man will never be able to do it to you, because it's not the same thing. It ain't the same thing. Y'all lead, and y'all have leadership skills and qualities in specific areas for a reason. Because these two energies are meant to intertwine. It's meant to create a trinity. It is. The mother, the father, and the child. It is meant to create that. I think that's the way in 2020. Started, on my spiritual journey and healing myself. got the Chariot card. Moving forward, some sort of fog or confusion has been lifted. Like, this shit it's the root. We're getting down to the root. Like, you and somebody could have some tension between y'all, but it's a root to this shit, and it's actually like a generational curse that's been put on the man to not respect women, to not honor women, to not love them, to not understand them. Excuse me. If a man won't respect you behind closed doors, when you get in front of other people, he's gonna make an example of how he doesn't respect you and what ways he doesn't respect you, and it's gonna give room and opportunity for the other men around them to feel like it's okay to disrespect you in that same way too. That's why you start with that man, not with his friends, not with his family members. You start with that man. You respect me, because when you respect me, they respect me. Period. Not take responsibility for their faults and blame the women. There's so many ways this shows up. So many ways this shows up, but the main way it shows up is by men not respecting women's want and need to be respected. We need to be respected. Otherwise, we don't feel loved. We don't feel safe. We don't feel safe being vulnerable around you, and I feel like you don't respect me. I know you don't respect me. And the first thing we do when we get upset is get to disrespecting people. Coming from somebody who I get very fucking disrespectful when I'm fucking mad. So don't think for a second that when this man is disrespecting you to your face, that when he leaving off and he's pissed off, he's disrespecting the fuck out of you too. A man needs to be able to respect you and honor you even when he's upset. Seven of Swords in the reverse. They need to be able to respect you and honor you even when they're upset. Same for a woman. And it's hard for women to do, to not want to put their hands on a man and not respect them, right? When you're constantly verbally disrespecting her, right? That verbal assault, that verbal disrespect translate in her body, because words hit you. Words hit your energetic field. Words hit you. It hits you in the inside. When people are speaking to you, that's why music hits better in person. That energy is hitting your body, right? That energy is hitting your auric field. Every time they're disrespecting you, it feels like a fucking punch to a woman. Men don't realize this because women hardly do this shit to them. Or when they do it to them, it's usually like their mothers or their sisters do this shit to them. And that's why they have this sort of resentment against women of color, because their mom yelled at them or did this, that. No, your mom took her energy, right? And she threw it at you. What she said actually hurt you. When they say words don't hurt, that was a lie, ain't it? Yeah, it was a lie. Because the words that was coming out of her mouth was hurting you. The energy that was coming from her, the frequency that was coming from her was hitting you. It was hitting your auric field. It was hitting your energy. It was hitting your body. The same way copper does when you drink that bitch. See what I'm saying? Six of Wands in the upright. Somebody's taking an L. Confusion's clear. Strategy's gone. There's a W here moving forward. The moon is in the reverse. Everything that's been hidden is no longer hidden. Yeah, we love love. Yes, women love love. Whoop-de-doo. But we don't love women. Real women, goddesses, we don't love love more than we love to be respected. The same way a god doesn't. Three of Cups. Right, verbal abuse is worse than physical in some cases. Exactly. Like, imagine having somebody constantly telling you. Because I used to have an ex-boyfriend who used to tell me, ain't nobody gonna love you like I do. Ain't nobody gonna love you the way I loved you. Like, nobody's, like, I genuinely believed in my mind, because he kept telling me that nobody would ever love me like he would. Nobody would understand me. So you see how people's words actually start to affect you. I had to rewire my brain. I had to rewire my brain into really telling myself, like, 'cause I had not met half the niggas out here. So it's like, I really had, and it's so funny because they started coming to me. So it's like, he was wrong, but I didn't think that. For a second, I didn't think that. Not for a second did I fucking think that. No, life proved that to me. Like, nigga, actually, niggas out here that will treat me way better than you. What the fuck? Way better than you. Sorry. Sorry. Like, imagine how cocky you gotta be. I swear I never dated another Chris after that. Imagine how cocky you have to be to look me in my eyes and tell me that and mean it. On multiple occasions. Multiple occasions. I think that if men want to be honored and respected by women, you have to learn to manifest that for yourself. You have to honor and respect women in return as well. All right? That's not just a man thing. King of Swords. That's not just a man thing. Hey, can I ask a question? Yes, questions are $5. Mini reads are $15 and answers to burns are $11.11. Let me get that poll up for you, love. Somebody's celebrating. This King of Swords is celebrating because they're taking a win, a W moving forward. Somebody could be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Don't have to be. Bold in a bitch. You know what I'm saying? Bold in a bitch. Look at me in my eyes multiple times. I really believe that shit. Y'all, I need y'all to know. I generally walked around with that mindset. Excuse me. I genuinely believe that shit. I was in high school, but not the point. High school. Yeah. Wheel of Fortune out here in the upright. Knight of Cups came out in the reverse. Maybe somebody just rejected somebody's cup or like strategy to get back with them or some shit like this. Or this person just didn't offer something here out of lack. It feels like somebody rejected someone. It's justice. Whoever this is, you just rejected. It just puts you in alignment, right? You're in alignment to something, a win. You're in alignment to a win right now. It's 6 of Wands. For whatever you just rejected. Yeah, 2 of Swords in the reverse. There was some sort of choice that was made. You're whoever this King of Swords is, you're being asked to celebrate. You're being asked to celebrate whatever decision you just made. It just got you a win. It's like going in the store and buying a lottery ticket and then scratching it off and you won. That's what it feels like. Somebody could have just won the lottery or some shit like this. Somebody could have just won the lottery. But somebody's got to win like that because of the decision they just made. Even if it's not like the actual lottery, they could win something they never thought they could have ever had or something like this. Five of Swords. Why are you in your head? This person is oh. So whoever this person is connected to or whoever was around this person, they're now like feeling defeated. All right, there's a King of Cups in the reverse is feeling defeated, or this could be this person. Take it how it resonates. This person just took an L to somebody else. Oh my God. Whoever this King of Cups is in the reverse, there's somebody else. I don't know if it's around them or around you. In your energy, somebody just watched them refuse to learn a lesson that they just learned from you. Like this person just learned a lesson from you or about you in some kind of way that this person refused to learn. So it's almost like if these people if they know each other, if they consider themselves in competition, this person just realized I just beat this person, or this person that they beat feels like they just beat me. They're just more emotionally intelligent than me. They're more aware than me. They're more conscious than me. Like one of these men just realized the other one is way more conscious than the other. Excuse me. And it's something that this person did. This King of Cups in the reverse, instead of being understanding, they decided they wanted to be emotionally manipulative. And that put this other person in a predicament to, in some type of way, excel over this person, win over this person. Like, heart posture-wise, mentality, emotional intelligence, all of those things. This person is like, they most likely heard what you said or learned something here about you or from you and was like, okay. Like, that's right. Like, somebody was very much like, that's right. Respect me, I respect you. Excuse me. That makes sense to me. While this nigga was like, no, you should respect me. Like, get your bitch ass on, man. Get your bitch ass on, man. No, only men deserve to be respected that way. I'm sorry. Face ass. Hi, I pick the lovers out here. This could be somebody. Clarify the lovers. Could be two men. They could either be related or in a relationship. All right, Five of Pentacles out here. This person obtaining this connection with you, this King of Swords obtaining this lover's connection with you, it just put somebody out in the cold. I don't know if this was somebody's family or some shit like this here, but if they were sitting right next to each other when you said this shit, one of them reacted very fucking poorly and the other one was like, no, that's right. No, that's right, actually. Even though this person could be maybe on the fence about this connection, they still, like, declared, they made it very clear they feel that you're correct. Like, this is what it is. This is what it ain't. And they also feel like this person is it's not a feeling like in some type of lack, but also they're it's almost like they had to let this person go in order to receive you. I don't know, that's very strange, but very specific. Somebody could have had to let a masculine energy go in order to receive you. Oh shit, Judgment came out in the reverse. Yeah, whoever this person was, they were making bad judgment calls. Ace of Cups came out in the reverse. This person was like moving from a loveless place, lack. Like these two energies would have never been able to coexist in your life. That's why you had to let one of them go, collective. These two energies would have never coexisted in your life because one of them is actually divine. Like it's so meant to be up here versus this person does have a lot of work to do. The Ace of Cups in the reverse, Judgment in the reverse, Five of Pentacles in the upright with the King of Cups in the reverse with the Five of Swords. This person is at rock bottom. And it's almost like you were trying to help somebody. You see how she's like all disappointed about all of these cups, crying over spilt milk. This is somebody who's maybe crying over spilt milk, but she got this cup back here. This is somebody who's too busy paying attention to all of the shit that's being poured out here to see that it's a whole full cup right here. Like the same way this is happening here on this card. You see all of these pentacles up here, and then you see this little key sitting over here, but she too sad. She too sad. She too busy throwing her pity party to see that she can come pick this key up and unlock that door for herself. Somebody don't like to pick themselves up. Whoever this man is, he is not somebody that picks themselves up. They need somebody to pick them up for them. Like they can't pick themselves up. Look at that, Ace of Swords with the Hierophant. This is something that you could have been like given a download about. There's some level of clarity, like a very large scale level of clarity about how this person treats themselves when they're at rock bottom. I don't care if this is a friend, family, lover. How this person acts, who they are when they're at rock bottom, it would have never been able to be in your life along with someone else. You had to make room. Whether you knew that's what you were doing or not, you had to make room. Okay, Ace of Swords. This shit was probably like a math equation to your ass. You see all of those numbers and stuff back there? The infinity symbol, the formula right there. Like somebody was doing real math trying to figure out what the fuck is going on here, and they found out. Like, moving forward, there is this Lover's connection. There is this King of Swords. There is this win that you're taking with the Hierophant out here. But at the end of the day, you had to let this person go who was suffering very, very badly. And you were suffering because you were trying to help this person. Overextend yourself in some way. Be too nice. Excuse me. That's why you don't climb. Come here. Oh, no what? Yeah, man. W do for a win. I'm sorry. That's just funny. You see how doing the right thing for yourself end up getting you blessed any fucking ways? You know what I'm saying? Just loving on yourself. You didn't choose to stop carrying the weight of what this person was doing because you wanted to be with somebody else or nothing like that. That's just how this shit ended up. That's just how this shit ended up. Because somebody out there was actually more emotionally mature, more aware, more conscious than the person that you were dealing with. Excuse me. So when you let them go, the immediate opportunity for something that's actually aligned to you presented itself. All right. I'm Intuitive Light Seer J, and this was a safe space for you guys to heal, gain clarity, enlightenment, and confirmation. Even if you haven't even met this person yet, or don't even know of their existence, or do, who cares? The point is, the opportunity is being given to you because you decided to love yourself, and that's a part of loving yourself. Actually, being able to not only choose yourself, but now that you've chosen yourself, you can choose someone else out of that same energy. All right. I'm Intuitive Light Seer J, and this is a safe space for you guys to heal, gain clarity, enlightenment, and confirmation. Even if you are not able to like, share, or comment on this live, I appreciate you for being here and taking these messages in. I always ask that you take these things back to prayer before incorporating them into your life. And I hope you guys have an amazing, wonderful rest of your day. Okay, bye. I'm going to download this video and I'm going to upload it to YouTube if you want to catch it. If you missed any part of it, you can go over there to my YouTube at Intuitive Light Seers and subscribe, and I will have this uploaded for you as well. All right. I'm going to call all of my energy back to me from every time we're in dimension and reality. Asking that you cleanse and purify before this return back to you immediately and indefinitely. And I'm going to return all of your energy back to you. Ashe, ashe, ashe.